my name's Leanne Nicholson and I'm just going to walk through a little dance that was written by Helen from the Blue Heeler Cloggers out near Orange, New South Wales. The song is called Central Time. It's by Pokey Lafarge and it's a basic level dance, okay? So we're going to get you through a nice little basic routine. You're going to wait 8 beats and our very first step is a long jazz box. So it's 8 toe heels. It's just where you put your feet, okay? So we're going to do a toe heel to the side, a toe heel across in front. We're going to bring the next one back and to the side. Then we're going to go the other way across, back and to the side and together. All right, so it's called a long jazz box. We'll do it all together and I'll count it. Ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right, once you finish that, you're going to do 2 toe heel basics. They kind of tell you what you've got to do. So we're going to do 2 of those toe heels we just did, so 2 just next to each other, and then your left foot's free, so we're going to do a basic double step, rock step. Okay, so the toe heels and the basic together are called a toe heel basic. So right foot, ready, go, and 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. So you'll do 2 toe heel basics. We've got a chain left and a chain right. So you're going to do a double step and 3 rock steps. So we're going to push step 1, push step 2, push step 3. And then chain to the right, double step, rock 1, rock 2, rock 3. I'll do it one more time. We'll just go to the left and I'll count it. It's 4 beats. Ready, go. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. After you chain left and right, you do 2 hillbillies. So it's a touch on the ground. There's a couple of steps that have this same kind of footwork. So you'll do a double step with your left foot. You just touch with your right. There's no weight on it, okay? It's just a touch. You lift it and at the same time, a heel beat. You do that 3 times, that little touch, so it's going to look like this. Double step, touch up and heel, touch up and heel, touch up and heel, right? Then you'll do the other foot, hillbilly. Ready, go. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, okay? Hillbilly, it's a balance trick. We're going to do a cowboy. It's a triple brush to start. So that's 3 double toe steps. But I want the brush comes across. So you're angling. And then you do a chain back, but your legs are kind of crossed. So it's a double toe step, rock step 1, rock step 2, rock step 3. Okay? Cowboy. Ready, go. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right, that's your cowboy. One more step in part A, and it's called an outhouse. Now it's the same footwork as those hillbillies with the touches, but we touch in a different place. So you're going to do a double step. Your first touch is the same, touch up. The second one comes across with a touch up, and then we come back out, touch up. I'll just show you looking at you so you can see my feet. We do a double step, touch up, touch across, touch up, right? It's 4 beats. Let's try it on the right foot and I'll count it. Outhouse, ready, go. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Right, that's the end of part A. Let's look at part B. We're going to do a fancy vine, left and right. Now, if you know a triple and a fancy double, nice and easy, we're going to put them together. So it starts heading to the left with 3 double steps. And when you do your rock step as part of the triple, it's at the back. Okay? So that's the first bit, it's a triple. Then we're going to finish with a fancy double. 2 double steps, keep coming left, and 2 rock steps at the back. All right, I'll show you again to the right. A triple, ready, go. Triple, right, take your rock at the back, fancy double. All right, one more time and I'll count it. Fancy vine, it's a long 8 beat step. Ready, go. And a 1 to the front. You'll do your fancy vine back the other way, okay? Straight after that, we've got pivot chains. Now we just did chain left and right. These are gonna turn. So as you head left, I normally tell all my dancers to drop your left shoulder, right? Because you do your chain, but you're gonna pivot around, all right? So as you do the rock step, you'll turn on that little step, all right? And then you'll come back with another pivot chain. So it's the same footwork, but we're pivoting around. Pivot chain to the front, ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So some people lift their arms or point or whatever, just to give yourself an idea of what direction you're going, okay? Then we've got 2 slur basics. So you do a double step and you want to do it out a little bit. This foot does not leave the floor. You're going to drag carefully if you're on a timber floor so you don't scratch anything. You're going to drag this foot behind you and step at the back and then do a basic. All right, it's called a slur basic. We're going to go the other way. Ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, so that's your slur basics. You're going to do another cowboy and 2 outhouses like we did a little bit ago. You're back to part A with your long jazz box bit. This does have a fancy double in it, this little section. So I know we just did it in a fancy vine, but just at the front you've got 2 double steps, 2 rock steps at the back. All right. Remember, don't put your heel down at the back. It doesn't go backwards that far. It's just a little rock step. Fancy double. Ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And it never work with animals or kids, right? Sorry. There we go. All right, part C. We're going to do a Charleston and 4 toe heels in a box. So your Charleston's going to turn left. You do a touch at the front, a toe heel turning, and a rock step at the back. All right? It's not so bad with your balance because it happens quick. Charleston turning a quarter left. Ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Once you get to this wall, you're going to do 4 toe heels. Just 4 in a row. Right? Then we're going to do the Charleston to the back and 4 toe heels. I'll do it again and we'll count it. Ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You will continue to do that in a box to get back to the front. Okay? Right. The last part, I'm just going to shut this so there's no wind blowing. Last part's a little break. And we're going to do a basketball turn and a basic turning half right. So a basketball turn is 2 steps. The first one comes forward, you pivot to the back, and you step forward, okay? That's it, basketball turn, it's 2 steps. 1 forward, 1 at the back, all right? And that forward foot, I'll show you side on. You step forward, you don't want to do a big step, all right? Just a little step. And then you kind of pivot on the ball of your foot and step forward. It's really the easiest way to get there, but it's 2 steps, okay? You're going to do that and a basic on the end. So basketball, turn, and a basic. Then we're going to come back the other way with a basketball, turn, and a basic. Ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right. The last step I have to show you, because everything else repeats, is triple stomps. So it's 3 double steps, which we always start with a triple, 3 doubles, and 2 stomps. So it takes the weight, stomp, stomp, right? Leaves your right foot free, and you're going to do 1, and you'll move it backwards a little bit on those 3 double steps. Stomp, stomp. So triple stomp forward, ready, go, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, back it up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, you're back to a little part of part B with fancy vines, 4 toe heels. Part A with your long jazz boxes and your touchy steps. And then you finish the dance with the Charleston and 4 toe heels in a box that we did. We hope you have a nice time with it. Helen is available if you want to contact her. The cue sheet will be up on the ACA website. And have fun with a little basic dance.